Sonic Frontiers gameplay is already getting criticism. We will be breaking it down in this video, walking through why exactly people are taking issue with the graphical style, the open world, sort of what is the point of this game. It's not really known at this point in time. We'll be breaking it down in this video. So the Sonic Frontiers gameplay is the front topic today. Our second show today will be my first impressions of Diablo Immortal and diving into Diablo Immortal PC, so make sure and check those. I try and give you all the goods right here at the beginning, and then the rest of the video is us discussing it with a live audience. This is a Reforge update. The Sonic Frontiers gameplay is out, and with about 7 minutes to watch, there's already mounting criticism and complaint, and maybe even frustration for fans of the Sonic franchise. If you like these quick updates, be sure to hit subscribe and the bell button. That way you don't miss my uploads. Or check out Reforge Gaming, where I streamed this live. Sonic's been around for a really long time, and I found the gameplay to be pretty good at first, but upon further inspection, listening to the community, there was definitely a clear case that there is something amiss here. So I'm just going to break down the photorealism that people don't like. I'm going to break down the open world and then the gameplay. TheVerge.com said that Frontiers is so wildly different from previous 3D Sonic games, it looks more realistic than Sonic Adventure, Sonic 06, or Sonic Unleashed, and the differences are not being celebrated. So first, let's just talk about the photorealism. So many games are doing this now that it starts to sort of feel somewhat generic. It's like just some big open world with mountains and rocks and grass with some pretty cool looking structures, but overall the art style feels a little bit awkward for a Sonic game. It feels sort of like a pre-generated set with Sonic elements sort of dropped into it. Wheezy, one of our community members, said it felt like an asset swap, and I thought that was such a great observation. Almost like another game that was built in this big, huge open world area, and they just sort of threw Sonic into it. They shoved him in here, added some jump pads, running pads, and some rails, and now we have kind of a game. I think that going forward, art style will be the defining difference between games as we keep pushing further into photorealism. Not every game needs to have realistic looking grass or trees or mountains. You can have your own art style, and that is where many developers really need to focus, so you don't fall into this sort of generic category where fans look at the game and say, I don't really understand why you did this. I don't really get what the direction or point of the game is. Second, people taking issue with the open world. Gamers are getting a little tired of open world games. I, for one, am not, but I do understand why many people are. It can feel a little uninspired. You just have big open fields and mountains that don't serve purpose. They're just sort of like set pieces or paintings that don't have any exploratory purpose. There's nothing for them to do. They're just sort of there to be gawked at or like pretty. In other games, the use of the surrounding areas, you can see a waterfall and a mountain here. You can go to them, in them, through them, up them, and that is one of the things that I think needs to be considered when you're making an open world game. So the open world can feel a little uninspired. Open world games can also lead to tedious and meaningless activities. Just like, what's the point? I'm running around collecting stuff. You know, what am I actually doing in the game? And that can also lead to what I call map vomit or map puke. You're just puking on the map. There's just tons of stuff to do. None of it really matters. It all feels a little bit like homework and a bit of a chore. And then open world also leads to endless game comparisons. This one's already being compared to Breath of the Wild or Horizon Forbidden West. Lastly, people are taking issue with the gameplay. It seems somewhat empty. We see some basic puzzle solving right now, but overall, the climbing and the rail sliding is cool, but what else will we be doing? It feels a little bit like a tech test. It's like, wow, you put Sonic in an open world. He can run on rails and run up walls. I found the climbing for the one sequence to be cool, but what exactly are we doing? If you're just clearing the map of coins and hidden items, that's a little arcade-ish for such a giant world, which isn't necessarily out of step with Sonic, but that might be why people feel the game is somewhat thematically juxtaposed. Games this size need the breadth to have depth, or it just feels like a mile wide and an inch deep. I hope Sonic Frontiers is great, because at first blush, it looks like something I'd play for a weekend or a couple evenings, and I'd have fun with it. But for long-time fans of the franchise, this might not be enough to win them over or convince them it's a good title. As always, head over to Reforge Gaming if you want to watch my live streams here on Reforge Updates. Hit subscribe and the bell button, and I'll see you in the next video. And I'll see the rest of you right now. I want to know what you guys think of this gameplay. Why is everybody so wound up about this? People are really irritated about this game. They do not think that it looks good. I found some of the descriptions and criticisms to be on the money. I really did the more I watched it. Yo, what's good, feed? Always good to see people with new badges. Gifted memberships are live, and tons of people got gifted members yesterday. We have 780 members. We are getting scarily close to 1,000. I told my wife, I said, you better be ready to be on cam, because we promised them 1,000 members, and you'd be on cam for the Elden Ring. So Friday night, members only. My wife has to play Elden Ring. You guys unlock that, and then the next goal is 1,000. Yo, a year for Sven. That's a nice milestone, Sven. Welcome back in. Jolly good show. Thank you, Lufi. Get some embroidered hats with Reforge Radio's logo. We're working on merch right now. Don't you worry. That is coming. That is forthcoming with a new site there. Let's change our border. That's the border for radio. Forgot to do that this morning. Yeah, I would play this game, but I 100% understand where people are coming from. The photorealism, the open world, it feels like an asset swap. It feels like another game that they dropped Sonic into. The game looks like more like a concept or a mod. The dev always had a problem to innovate with this game, says MJ. 11-month milestone for Jake. Give my boy Sonic some love, y'all. I mean, I kind of see what MJ's talking about. Like, do you think that Sonic as a character and a concept just doesn't work for evolution? Think about what they've been able to do with Mario. You know, Mario went from, basic but challenging 2D side-scroller to an entire industry of franchise, honestly, of games. I mean, they obviously do Mario everything. Mario Soccer, Mario Bowling, Mario Tennis, Mario Quilting Bee. They've got them all, right? But the 3D games, the Mario Galaxy games and those, I think have been pretty excellent. Sonic just seems to kind of struggle to transcend into the modern landscape in some respects. 10-month milestone for Insomniac Black. Thank you so much, sir. It's also a tier 3 question. If I were to hypothetically gift 100 memberships, would those memberships only be able to be claimed on this video, or would carry over to the next ones? As far as we know, Insomniac, it fills a pool that gets pulled from. So it doesn't all have to happen in that stream. Every time someone claims one, our membership goes up. So if 80 of them get claimed today in this stream, the next stream and the stream after, potentially, they could also get claimed. It just goes into a pool, and anybody that's willing to accept a gifted membership can grab them when they come in. Now, sometimes you're going to have to trigger it. Like, somebody has to gift one, and then anybody that doesn't get that one should get yours as well. We could always experiment at the end of a stream, have somebody gift like a pretty good amount, and then end the stream, redirect, and see if they can be claimed in the next stream. We might be able to experiment with that. I would imagine that that's how they have it set up, because if not, where's your money go, right? That would be pretty bad for you to give money and it to not go to people. You know what I'm saying? If y'all drop some enamel pins, I'd cry. We're working on merch right now. Looks unfinished. All right, let's do a poll. If you're just tuning in, make sure and smash the like button as well. We need 25 more likes for the first 100 likes. Let's get it going. Sonic Frontiers gameplay. What do you think? Is it good, average, below average, or is it just bad? Okay. Is it good, average, below average, or bad? I'm giving you 4 options on today's poll. take the poll at the top of the chat, smash the like button, do all the things that help this video perform well on YouTube. We appreciate you guys. Make sure you're on live chat. And make sure if any gifted members show up today that you click the button that says allow gifts, because I don't think we have any left over from yesterday, but who knows, we might. What time is Summer Game Fest stuff? Summer Game Fest starts next week, and we will be covering it. I should be able to pull up my calendar here, and it should be synced with my other phone device. Let me give you the rundown here. No, it's not. Shoot. My other phone has everything on it. We put it in last week. I believe on the 9th, it starts at like 2 or 3 in the afternoon Eastern. Then on the 10th, it starts at like 1. We're going to be doing stuff from the 9th to the 12th every day. So just keep your eyes and ears open for that. I'll try and get that schedule on my other phone so that I can tell you guys what exactly is going on. And first coffee order of the day I will print immediately, because we had an odd number yesterday and that always drives me crazy to waste the label. So I've got 3 orders sitting on the printer right now. First coffee order of the day, I'm gonna immediately print that, so you'll get shipped with today's coffee. All right. A 10-month milestone for Ashen looks interesting. I like the idea of traversing the world, but they'll need to make it fun to run around in, like Elden Ring. Thank you so much, Ashen, for renewing your membership. $5 tip from TJ Rage. Trash. Too slow. Climbing looks lame. He's not Nathan Drake. This is almost the same pace as Mario Odyssey. That's what I'm thinking. It's like he doesn't feel all that fast. Even when he's on the rails, it feels slow. It feels a little bit slower than the rails in Ratchet and Clank. Where's the danger in the open world? Well, that's what I think people are saying. They're like, it just looks like a demo of like the technology you're using. It doesn't look like there's anything going on in the game. It's just Sonic getting dropped into a world full of assets is what it looks like. Sonic's textures need to be more realistic. Yeah, Sonic also looks like a cartoon dropped in a photorealistic world. It's weird. It's like, where's his fur? Where's his hair? He looks like a plastic toy that someone left on the playground. Like, you know what I mean? All the grass looks real. All the rocks look real. I'm not trying to hate on this game. I'm just saying it feels so thematically confused. I didn't even notice that until now. He does. He looks 100% like a cartoon dropped in a photorealistic world. Why does the grass not match his art style? Why do the grass and the rocks not look like him? He's a certain art style and the rest of the game isn't. It looks so awkward. If this game's art style matched Sonic's character, I actually think it would look pretty good. But it doesn't. The signs do. A 10-month milestone from D-Tom says, Double Dip Club. I can't find the allow members. Top reply, somebody would have to gift memberships first. Nobody's done that yet. And secondly, you already have a membership, so it probably won't give you the option. Just like the films. Yeah, I mean, he's got hair in the movies, doesn't he? Like, he has somewhat realistic hair and features. I don't know. I find the whole thing to be confusing. I really, really do. They're trying to evolve it in all the wrong ways. The only thing I want to know is when the Sonic Battle Royale, keep doing what you do best, an amazing, speedy side-scroller. That's what I'm saying, man. I was so glad that we got a Metroid that was actually a frickin' Metroid. Like, I get some of y'all like the first-person perspective Metroid because, you know, you're weird. But Metroid is meant to be a side-scroller. It's Metroidvania. Yeah, I was kind of bummed that the latest Metroid wasn't more traditional Metroidvania. It was more like, what Metroid Fusion with the scariness and whatnot. I can't see anywhere on iPhone to gift a sub. You got to do it in a mobile browser, Edo. You can't do it in the mobile app. You click the $sign at the bottom of the chat on a mobile browser or a full browser. There it is. Insomniac Black just gifted 5. So you should have the option right now to click allow gifts in the chat. Or you can click his green box at the top of the chat. It's got like a little white gift in it, and you should be able to click allow gifts. So we should start seeing people receive these gifts as soon as they click it. There, Dalton got one of the 5. There you go. First 5 there. The first 5 have already been gifted. Relix grabbed the second one. Yongsum grabbed the third one. And the 4th goes to Kevin. We got one more to grab. One more gifted membership to grab. Everybody right now, if you can see chat or hear my voice and you see that allow gifts, just do it. Even if you don't get one of Insomniac Black's, it'll set you up to get future gifted members. Insomniac, thank you. That's very kind and very generous. That puts us at like 785 members. If we hit 1,000 members before Friday, my wife will be playing Elden Ring on cam. She's got to play Elden Ring this Friday regardless. So make sure you're keeping an eye open for that. As a member, you got to look for my community members only post or come literally to the channel. You have to go to Reforge Gaming's YouTube channel to see the members only content. It will not put it in your feed, okay? Where's allow gifts at? Super Stewart, can you click the green box at the top of the chat? It's got like a white gift in it. If you click that, there should be a gray box that says allow gifts. Like right here, he's got somebody chasing him. He's got somebody chasing him, and then there's no combat in the game at all. A $5 tip from Insomniac Black through Super Chat. I get paid next week, so expect a large amount of gifted memberships around the end of next week. All right, there we go. Thank you, man. It's so kind of you to do that, Insomniac. The more I look at it, the more I think this is probably Phantasy Star Online 2 New Genesis assets. It does. It feels so awkward. If you can't claim and you're on mobile, that's normal. You need to allow gifts in a mobile browser or a normal web browser on computer. You cannot click allow gifts on mobile, I don't think. How many gifted subscribers re-upped on memberships after month 1 on Purple? I have no idea, McD09. We also didn't do any members-only content back then. My hope would be that people get to feel, you know, today's a members-only AMA. You get to see behind the curtain. You get to see me a little bit off script. Friday night with my wife. I hope those pieces of content are enough for people to be like, bro, I'm jumping back in. Yo, Terminal Stupidity gifted 5. Thank you, Terminal. Amanda grabbed it right away. Sophomatic, A. Fells, Lord Karabi, and Cage. Bam. Those 5 grabbed right away. Thank you so much, Terminal. That's so kind of you. One more like for 100 likes. We're off to a strong start this morning. Thank you for being here. We are checking out Sonic Frontiers gameplay. It's getting hate, it's getting criticism, and we're asking the question, why? I broke it down into 3 categories: the photorealism, the open world, and the gameplay. There's elements of those 3 things that are bothering people to different degrees. Top Reply gifted 5 memberships. They've already been grabbed. Reaper, Infamous Genie, Engo, Caleb, my man Black Superman got one. I love to see those regular names like Amanda and Black Superman snagging those memberships. It makes me so happy. Guys, as Butters and other people are saying, get in the Discord as a member. You get increased access in there. It's super easy to sync your Discord profile and YouTube profile. My brother is practically a boomer and he figured it out, okay? You can do it. I'm obviously kidding. Feels a lot like darned if they do, darned if they don't. Keep Sonic the old, same old, and people will hate. Bring Sonic into the current world of gaming and people are ticked. What the heck should they do? I'm telling you right now, Derek, if this game like artistically looked like Sonic and wasn't so generic, I don't think people would be as critical. It doesn't, why do, he looks out of place. It doesn't look like artistic style is a huge immersion breaker for some people, and it's like photorealistic bushes and grass and then a cartoon toy Sonic running around. Sonic looks exactly how he's supposed to, and the world kind of doesn't. TJ Rage says, oh, and the music sucks too. Thank you for the $5 tip. If you guys are just tuning in and you've never been here before, let me pause the gameplay really quickly. We are usually in this scene doing a talk show. I am safe for work, so you can subscribe in confidence. Thank you so much for being here. We are going to be covering all of Summer Game Fest. We'll be covering Sony State of Play tonight. I'll be doing my first impressions of Diablo Immortal and playing more Diablo Immortal on PC. Yesterday we played on mobile. That VOD is crushing it. It's got so many views. We are very grateful for the support and very glad that we figured out how to play yesterday on mobile a day early. That's such an advantage. Where's the combat? Yeah, lack of combat's another thing people are talking about. Take the poll at the top of the chat. What do y'all think? 216 people have already voted. Sonic Frontiers gameplay, what do you think? 43% say average, 25% say good, 21% say below average, and 10% say bad. So most of you are saying, almost half of you are like, it just looks average. Now, that's not necessarily a terrible thing. It's certainly better than it looking bad. It is. Oh, a reminder, for those of you that like the coffee and order the coffee, first coffee order of the day gets printed immediately and shipped with yesterday's batch. I can't stand having an odd number. Yo, Lost Frames, good to see you. I did not know what games y'all been playing where this passes for photorealism, but that's a no for me, dog. Not a big Sonic guy, and this looks fun. Well, I'm not saying it's at a high level of photorealism, but if you look at the rocks and the grass, you have to admit they're going for realistic. That looks real. Look at the water. It's meant to look like, it's meant to be reminiscent of real things. Photorealism is a spectrum, right? Like when you shoot for photorealism, you're going for real world objects looking similar or as close to similar, identical as possible. Did we reach 1,000 yesterday? No, we reached 780, which after today's gifted memberships, I believe we are now at 790. We should be at 790 or higher. No, we should be at 795. I think if we get 5 more, we'll unlock an emote. And I think we were going to give you guys Lono Rage. I think we get 5 more. We hit 7. It's insane how many we've already hit. I think we're going to hit 1,000. We might hit 1,000 before Friday night, and then Madam will have to be on cam. Let's see here. 795. Yeah, we need 5 more, and we'll unlock the Lono Rage emote. There it is. First coffee order of the day. Who's getting printed? Somebody snagged a bag of dark roast. Savage Shark Bite. My man supporting the channel that quick. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. It was a bag of dark roast, right? I'm going to let you guys watch this while I write on the back of it. Yeah, bag of dark roast. Give me 1 second. Keep watching the gameplay. Keep voting. Keep smashing like. Keep being awesome. Give me 1 second. Y'all are going to have to bear with me. I have to hide this screen because I got to print my man's label, and I'm not trying to dox him. 2 secs. It'll take me 2 seconds to print this man's label. It's super fast. Do you make the same amount on gifted as you do on a traditional membership? I do. An 11-month milestone and a tier 2 for Manny. Another month, baby. Hey, guys, make sure if you are a tier 2 member or higher, okay? Make sure if you're a tier 2 member or higher, make sure that you are putting 1 game a month in the Discord Madam Game Votes room. Those are the games we have to play on Friday night, all right? Take advantage of that, all right? Take advantage of that as a tier 2 member or above. Tier 2 enhances your four base perks. It enhances your 4 base perks, all right? All right, there you go, Savage Shark Bite. Since you were the first coffee order of the day, you got printed with yesterday's orders. I got a code for Endlanders, action RPG, colony sim, 2D stylized RPG. We got a code for Endlanders, which launches tomorrow. I may be able to record that tonight. How many people? I wanted to get a code for Soldiers. That game looked incredible. Soldiers spelled like your soul. I thought it looked so good. Wait, Endlanders already came out in February. No. Stop giving me codes that are for months, games that are months old. What am I supposed to do with that? What am I supposed to do with that? Take a look at Leap. We never got into Leap. We got codes in early access. Yo, Victor's upgrading to tier 2. He wants to throw some games in that Madam Vote room, man. Thank you, Victor. Appreciate that very much. So just so you guys know, you unlocked 2 emotes yesterday. It was Lono Love and Lono Bake. And 5 more members today, and you will unlock Lono Rage as an emote. We'll hit 800. And then at 1,000, we need 6 more. Somebody must have dropped out. The pool is always updating. The pool is always updating. Is there a story connected to the Sonic game? All they've shown is like Sonic running through the woods, and he's like getting shot at by somebody. That's all we know. Somebody shoots like something purple at him. Move my tier 2 from first look over here, but still. Oh, thank you for doing that, Victor. I appreciate that. Hey man, I'm telling you, some of those older games that come back around on full release improved do really hit sometimes. Yeah, but I don't think that's what that game is. And did Endlanders have like an updated release recently? No, it's coming soon. This item is not yet available. Oh, they missed their target release date. Oh, their release date is tomorrow. Oh, I should record then. I should record and get a quick 20-minute of that one for first look. First look should be getting hit today. First look should be getting hit today with the first dungeon in Diablo as well. It should. We hit it yesterday. Oh, it already has. We hit it yesterday with Destroy All Humans. That little video did pretty awesome. That one did pretty awesome. It might have not gotten pushed. Yeah, good word, Detective Seeds. Sonic Adventures has the same realism as Mario. If you guys are just tuning in, we're taking a look at Sonic Frontiers gameplay. It's getting hate, it's getting criticism. I broke it down into 3 categories where I feel like the hate and the criticism is landing. The photorealism feels out of place because Sonic looks cartoon style, but the world does not. The open world is getting tiresome for some people. It feels like it leads to tediousness and breadth with no depth. And then lastly, the gameplay seems like pretty uninspired, just sort of running around collecting coins. It doesn't seem as though Sonic's evolved much. Let me say it this way. If you're going to put him in a photorealistic open world, the gameplay would need to be justifying that. And I'm not seeing justification yet of doing this. What's good, Liz? You're welcome. Go ahead and send Daddy Seeds the ad revenue on a first look video. What do you want like 25 cents? that channel is going to be amazing in about a year. It's just going to take some time. Gonna take some time. Mario's different though because he's Mario. Wide as an ocean, deep as a puddle. I spoke too soon, said Orphan. This looks pretty good. It's Orphan, it's weird. It's like, it's not that it looks bad, it's that it doesn't, Hey, another person upgrading to tier 2. Michael Corey, guys, when you're a tier 2 member, you get into the VIP room in Discord. Sometimes I get codes for games and I have no interest in them, and I'll give them to you in there. They go to tier 2 members first. Tier 2 members get priority during AMA. We're going to be doing an AMA today. With all these gifted memberships, you may want that priority. You may be able to want to go into the VIP room, submit a question, and jump in line. Community Game Night. You get priority on Community Game Night. This month, on June 24th, Friday night, Fall Guys, giant Community Game Night. It's going to be jam-packed. You're probably going to want to be a tier 2 to ensure you get to play. Fall Guys goes free to play on all platforms except for mobile, and with the crazy rise in membership, you may want to do that. That's going to give you that edge. The members at tier 2, they will get the private server code first, and then once they're all in, then I'll kick the private server code out to everybody else. You don't even need to be in Discord for that. We do prefer everybody get into the Discord. It ensures that you never miss anything members only. YouTube doesn't do the greatest job of putting members only content in front of you. Ratchet, Mario Odyssey, this game looks like a sad joke, says Morgan. I think people have PTSD from the Sonic movie and they're seeing it here. Robert, I wonder if this is going to go the way of the Sonic movie and they're going to get all this criticism. And when they get all this criticism, people, they're going to, thanks for letting us know this too. We appreciate. Oh, yeah, they locked that guy's account, but they let him unlock it by deleting a tweet. Like, what the frick is that? So you can be terrible and horrible on Twitter, get your account locked, and then just, delete the tweet and you get to come back? Vengeance with a $5 tip. Is this Friday going to be Madam playing Elden Ring? Yes, it is. Or are you guys still playing member pick games? No. You guys unlocked Elden Ring. We're doing it this week. If you hit 1,000 members before Friday, she'll be on cam. We're like five members away from 800 and getting another emote. A lot of people largely enjoyed the Sonic movie. Oh, they did, Fozzie. It crushed. But do you remember the bad trailers? They delayed the Sonic game for like half a year or more. And they completely changed what he looked like. It got so much criticism and so much hate. It's one area. It looks like an open world Green Hill zone. They haven't shown other areas or zones yet. Jeez. Okay, but Derek, you got to think about something. With me. All right, track with me here. If this is your premiere, this is your day one first look, you're getting everybody excited about your game, okay, you got to ask the question. What exactly are they trying to prove here? Who exactly are they trying to win over? Do you know what I'm saying? This is meant to get people excited. It doesn't seem to be doing that. Yeah, they decided to show this. Exactly, Morgan. Exactly. Have you and your wife played any of the Dark Pictures games together? I don't think so, no. Keep in mind that if you're a Tier 2 member and you submit a game, we're going to play it for about 45 minutes to an hour. So don't pick like The Witcher 3 or something that after 45 minutes we've accomplished nothing. That'll be a total waste of your choice. You know what I'm saying? You got to think smartly. You got to think smartly about it. Sonic Adventure 2 is a masterpiece, says Big O. Marcelo Onrio says hi. Hi, hello. This is designed for kids, says Prosy. Guys, take the vote at the top of the chat. Sonic Frontiers gameplay, almost 400 votes already. What do you think? Good, average, below average, or bad? Average is winning. 40% of you are saying that. Now, 30% of you are saying good. So 70% of the people that have taken the poll have either said average or good. That's actually not that bad. We may be overstating this. We might be becoming persnickety. I don't want to be a persnickety gamer, but we might be becoming persnickety gamers. It's entirely possible that we're being a little over analytical. You know, maybe we're spoiled a little bit. Are we becoming the spoiled kids? You know, that everything looks boring because we have so many toys in our bedroom. You know, Madam's gonna join in on the Fall Guys night. Yeah, she might. Hilly is coming back. Hilly's coming back to the ring for Friday night. He will be on the mic co-hosting the Fall Guys community night with me. He's going to try and make a once-a-month appearance for community game night. So another great reason to be a member. Another great reason to be in the Discord so you don't miss members-only content. Like, YouTube does a terrible job of putting members-only content in front of you. I don't get it. This footage looks good to me. A new spin on Sonic games. Can't stay in 2D forever. I don't have a problem with it being open world. That doesn't bother me at all. I love open world games. I really, really do. I also love Metroidvania's side-scrollers. I'm good either way. You only get one chance to make a first impression, and they know that. If this isn't their best foot forward. Oh, this isn't the best way to put their foot forward. Right. This is such a small sample size. I have hopes that the world is actually fun when you're playing it. Now, what if they're pulling... Let's really get conspiracy theory here, okay? What if this Sonic Frontiers gameplay is a total 900 IQ play? They knew that this would be sort of like, it looks kind of boring, it looks kind of puh, and their next showing, maybe they have a showing at, maybe they have a big showing at Summer Game Fest, and then they're going to blow everybody's minds. Like, you can only go up from here. This is so mediocre. This is so average. That's not bad. Hear me say this. That's not bad. I said this after Aliens Fireteam came out. We need to be okay with good games. More and more, I think gamers corrupt their own hobby by being like, I can't enjoy just a good game. It was good. It needs to be mind-blowing, award-winning, thousands of hours of potential of replayability, or we just poo-poo the game, right? We need to be okay with a good game. And this for all intents and purposes, looks like a passable, good, fun game. Okay? It's not shattering the world or disrupting the industry. Okay? But they could be pulling a 900 IQ play here. And they're like, no. You don't want to start with your best foot forward. Start with something basic and go up from there. Look at what happened to Gotham Knights. Right? Look at what happened to that game. They've had to downgrade the quality. The canyon part was lit because every second you were jumping from one to another Sonic is meant to be fast, not slow and methodical. It's another Sonic game. It will be fun, says Jeff. This doesn't even look like a game. I agree 100%, says Fuzzy. We should be okay with just okay games. Why I liked Biomutant, for example, but this is just jarring to look at, in my opinion. It's because everyone's a hater now. Who's Eric? Are you talking to somebody? Oh, why do people think this looks bad? It looks like classic Sonic gameplay, says Eric. I don't necessarily hear anybody saying it looks bad, Eric. I don't think anybody says it looks bad. I think people are like, it looks pretty basic and uninspired. I thought the best description was when Wheezy said it looked like an asset swap. It's like, is this some other game that they dropped Sonic into? Like these Unreal Engine demos that people are like dropping Spider-Man or Superman into other games just to kind of show off what it could look like. Sonic can't be just okay, and this is worse than okay. Doesn't look good enough to buy, says Eugene. Listen. I'm telling you right now, if you swapped out Sonic for some fast-running Fox, people would be like, that looks like a cool little game. I'm going to buy that. But because it's Sonic, I think that's part of the problem. You're taking an established franchise, an iconic video game character, and people expect it to be amazing. Now, the poll shows people say it's bad, right? No. 10% of the poll takers are saying bad. 41% are saying average. 30% are saying good. That means 71% of the people taking the poll see it as average or good. That's not terrible. Like, if I made a video game and 71% of the people that looked at it said it either looked average or good, I'd be like, okay, that's not a bad start. We can work with that, right? He's just too slow. He does feel a little bit slow. Swap it out with the Flash and have the same effect. Gameplay looks boring, says Butters. I think it's wait and see. I voted average. Agreed with this IGN comment aside from what we've talked about already. This person said, yeesh, not the first impression I was looking for. The Sonic team really just cannot do something new. Sonic as always, seems locked into certain animations. Like a race car going forward instead of the fluid movement traversal-focused games we have nowadays like Spider-Man, Sunset Overdrive, Forspoken. Free Sonic. Give him the chance to wall run, slide, wall jump, grind, fluidly from one thing to another. This looks exactly like Sonic in every single game, but in an open environment. Like, designers couldn't even think of how to implement platforms and objects in a way that gives the players the opportunity to flow to wherever they or whichever way they want. So, there are all these little mini linear paths that lock Sonic into a direction, like always. I actually kind of agree with that. I'm not trying to bash this game, but I think that's a pretty good take. If you're just tuning in, we are taking a look at the Sonic Frontiers gameplay. Usually I'm in this scene doing a talk show. I'm safe for work. You can subscribe in confidence. People kind of treat me like a video game podcast throughout the week. Welcome on in. Hit subscribe so you can talk in chat. Subscribing's free. Smash that like button if you'd like. Get us to 200 likes. We only need 24 more. We need like 6 more members to unlock an emote, and we do have gifted memberships live on the channel. If you want to support the channel directly, feel free to do that. And let us know what you think in the poll at the top of the chat. What do you think of this gameplay? See, like right there, as soon as he tries to have some freedom or some non-linear movement, he just ends up going there. And then here we go. It's just, again, straight line, run up. Sonic games have been kind of DOA for a while now, says Derek. This looks like it has plenty of potential. How many months and years is it till full release? I don't think they even hinted at a release date. Oh, it releases this year? Wait, did they said it releases this year? Yo, what's good, Phoenix over there on TikTok? Good morning, Uncle Brada. How are you? Guys, if you're on TikTok and I don't reply, I apologize. We're still looking into getting an HDMI setup so I can see what you guys say over there. I showed this video to my 6-year-old nephew. He said looks boring, and this is not and this is not for the Fortcraft generation. I know my kids are going to want this, says James. I haven't bought a Sonic game in years. If this looks better with more gameplay, that could change. Look at this fan-made game. This is what people want. Okay, we got a fan-made game video here. Fan-made game video. Let me show you guys the fan-made one. All right. Give me 1 second to pull it up. If you're enjoying the new gameplay of Sonic Frontiers, we'll get back to it in just a moment, but I want you guys to have an opportunity to see. Okay, so this is called Best of Sonic Infinity Engine. All right. So this is fan-made. Okay. Do you see how the art style matches Sonic? Do you see how there is a slight photorealism to the palm trees and the rocks? Holy moly. Do you see the difference? Gee-many Christmas. He's so fast. Oh, this is why people are annoyed. This is why people are annoyed. This is like when people did a deep fake of Luke and Luke looked better. Luke Skywalker. The fan-made deepfake was better than the freaking show. This is the freaking tether or the lasso. That was dope. That was dope. Oh, he's actually hitting stuff too, and it's slow-mos when he hits the robots. This isn't a game. No, this isn't. No. This is fan-made. You guys ready to cry? You ready to cry? All right, here we go. Here we go. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. This is a problem. This is a problem, chat. This is a real problem. This is not what you want to see. I want this game now. Yeah, where's this game? Where's this game? Gee-money Christmas. Sorry, for those of you that just came in. Can I change my vote, says Talika? Cancel him? Cancel me for what? What'd I do? I didn't do anything. Is that actually a game or a video? I don't know. Oh, you can download it. You can download that game from GameJolt.com. Sonic Infinity Plus is a downloadable game. It's a downloadable game, chat. It could just be some IGN guys messing up a demo, as they are wont to do. Well, okay, so with the Sonic Infinity gameplay that we looked at, I think one of the reasons it looked so good is they gave him space. They set up what were almost tracks, like stunt tracks for him to run on. It's called Omens. Sonic GT and Sonic Omens are good ones too. It's not Infinity Plus anymore. Okay, I'm looking at GameJolt.com/game/Sonic Infinity Plus. It can be downloaded under the name Sonic Infinity Plus. You missed my comment. All right, hang on, Derek. There's no reason to believe that the not finished game won't include faster areas and abilities. If you just judge OG Sonic by the first OG Hill Zone, you would make the same complaint. Yo, 14-month milestone for Fonzo and a Tier 2. He's been cashing in on that Tier 2 benefit of making my wife and I play games on a Friday night. Sega is a market leader and Sonic will prevail. All right. I'm getting dizzy from the Sonic gameplay. I've been playing FPS since Quake 1. Am I getting old? Yeah, take your back pill. Hey, 5 gifted memberships from Reaper. If you guys are in chat right now, click Allow Gifts at the top by clicking the green and white box, or click it in chat right now. Nautical got a membership. James got a membership. There's 3 left. Click that button in the chat. You don't want to miss out on these gifted memberships. You can be a part of the members-only AMA this afternoon. Smooth Jazz got one. There's 2 left. There's one to Imran. One more. I think we're going to fall short of the new emote, though. There it is. Fuzzy Apple got one. I think that's going to literally put us at 799 members. You don't see this button? What happens when you click at the top, Proto? There's a box at the top with a little white present in it. What happens when you click on that? We are literally at 799. I'm not kidding with you. Somebody's membership must have lapsed. We're going to do Lono Rage. I'm anticipating somebody doing it, so I'm just preparing. Okay, open, save image. All right, and then convert it. There it is. Fozzie gifted one. I'm getting ready. Ready. Convert. Somebody grab that one from Fozzie. There it is. Duncan snagged it. There's 5 more from Reaper. All right, hang on. Badges and emojis. Let me scroll down and quickly add it. Oh, come on. Wait, 28 more. Oh, it says we need 1 more for the 28th emoji. Sorry, I got to refresh the browser. Badges and emojis. Scroll down. Add another emoji. Rage. Select the image. Downloads. Save and publish. There it is. Aqua, Ben Allen, Mick G, Poppin' Dolphins, and Jay Shabu. All of you got a gifted membership from Reaper, and Lono Rage as an emote should be live any second. Guys, don't forget, as a member, there's members-only content. You won't see it if you don't see those community posts, and you won't see it if you don't come to the dadgum channel, okay? YouTube's pretty bad about that. Get in the Discord. The easiest way to not miss out on members-only content is get in the Discord and connect your Discord account and your YouTube account. There it is. There's Lono Rage. And Fozzie with a 9-month milestone. Been busy at work, so I haven't been hanging out much lately. Glad to see you've enabled sub-gifting. Oh, that enabled sub-gifting. I'm sure it's helped. 800 members, okay? The next goal, we'll unlock another emote at, I believe at 900, but at 1,000, the Madam streams, you guys are going to unlock the camera. We need 95 more for the next emote, and we need like 195 more to hit 1,000, which will be a massive member goal. If you're new and you've never been here before, we're looking at the Sonic Frontiers gameplay. Smash that like button if you're enjoying the stream, the breakdown, the coverage. Let us know what you think of the Sonic Frontiers gameplay in the poll at the top of the chat. Also, remember to hit subscribe. Subscribing is totally free. Becoming a member costs $5 a month. You get a bunch of extra content and increased access in our Discord. Subscribing is free. I'm a Safe for Work broadcaster. I go live all throughout the week, multiple talk shows a day. I'm usually in that scene with the light foam wall behind me. But right now, we're looking at the gameplay. We will be giving you my Diablo Immortal first impressions for the second show of the day. We'll be diving into Diablo Immortal on PC. We played it yesterday on mobile if you want to watch that VOD. That VOD is absolutely crushing it. The viewership is insanely good. Whoever put that on my radar yesterday that we could play that, oh my gosh, what a great victory that was. Been 5 years since the last Sonic game, and that was such disappointing. Sonic Forces. We waited 4 years for Forces after Lost World being mid. We're in a loop. Just for sure is such a great... June is such a great month. Gifted members, all the video game news coming up. Of course, my birthday month. Glad things are moving up. Yeah, man. It's been 2 years. It's been 2 years since 2020, and it just feels good. It feels good, man. This feels like... The boat's not just turning, the boat engine finally is turning on, and we're going out, man. We're going out to sea, eyes on the horizon, man. The Everything channel says this gameplay looks good and is much better than Forces, so there's automatically a reason to be hyped. What does mid mean? I think mid means average, does it not? Spider-Man shirt is sick. Oh, let me update the shirt command. Hang on. If you're looking for a great Father's Day present, let's see here. Can't spell Spider-Man. There we go. If you're looking for a great Father's Day present, go to 80stees.com, or you can use the shirt command in chat. Be sure to use code LONO over there, L-O-N-O, code LONO for 30% off. The Father's Day collection is phenomenal. Get your dad a dope shirt for Father's Day. This is a Spider-Man shirt from over there. It is an all-over print. It's a nice big print shirt. It's one of my favorites. So you see more gameplay and the cyberspace levels, though. Mid is average. Mid is average. Mid is a derogatory term. Usually when they say it, they're not saying something kind. Yeah, they're using it as a pejorative. They're like, yeah, it's mid. It's mid. Excuse me. Ant says, think about this. Sonic games should incentivize speed, pure unbridled speed. That's his gimmick. Why on the Icelandic demo world would you incentivize slowing down? Seems like a disconnect. I'm going to be honest with you, Ant. I don't know if you want to make a game where that's literally all you're doing. Like, I think that would get old after a while. I do think having puzzles and having different things is super important. Now, I would love to see puzzles centered around speed. Like, he should have to do what he's doing right now really fast. You know what I mean? Like, hit the one and then keep going and hit the other one and keep going and hit the other one. Like, loop all three of them really quickly. Let's go. Got a gifted sub. Thanks, Reaper. There you go, Aqua. Aqua probably opted in yesterday or earlier today and got one. That's what they've been doing, says Mo. What do you mean? I just can't get over the speed even more now after seeing the other fan made. My biggest concern, says Everything Channel, is that the world feels a little empty, while at the same time the beautiful landscape is abruptly interrupted with floating objects like rails and big platforms. Well, that's why people are saying, like, people are like, oh, it's just the first area, it's just the first area. And it's like, yeah, but it doesn't seem like it just seems like a set design. It seems like a set piece that they downloaded to test their game out in. So now it's being changed and it's a problem, says Mo. So happy that gifting's an option now. Thank you, Reaper. Happy for you, Lono. Thank you, Marvel. Go back about 45 seconds and see the birds faster than Sonic. We'll gift more later. Back to coding to please my corporate overlords. Thank you for gifting as much as you already have, Reaper. It's very, very generous. We need a revised poll. The fan made was a complete 180, says MJ. Sonic Frontiers. What's good, Cat Plays? How are you? You should also see the Roblox game in Sonic Utopia. You guys want a new poll? Right? I'm going to leave it. Because your first impressions were fine. 600 votes already. 41% are saying that the game looks average. 32% are saying good. 19% are saying below average. So again, 73% were saying it's either average or good before seeing the fan-made game. Want to know what looks most out of place? Those question mark polls. Well, the question mark polls, Cliff, they match the graphical style of Sonic's character. They're cartoony. They're not realistic looking, okay? But the rocks and the grass and the hills and the mountains, they all look real. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, he looks, even right there, he looks just kind of copy and pasted on that thing. Like, look at his graphical style, all right? Look at the big realistic dust cloud coming up. Look at Sonic, okay? Sonic looks like a very smoothed over, cartoonish character, and that is 100% fine. That's totally fine, okay? But when he's surrounded by all this other stuff, it seems kind of odd. Even he's like, what's going on with those bushes over there? He's a mobster. Ah, man. I'm just kidding. And you got some spaceship shooting purple and pink lightning at him, and he blasts away so it doesn't hurt him. I don't know, man. I don't know. Sven, it's 100% getting a Game Pass release. I will say people are getting a bit bent out of shape gameplay of something that may not be the final product. Okay, so Outsanity, track with me here. Maybe that means companies shouldn't be showing gameplay this early. There's literal pop-in. Look at the pop-in that just happened. There's pop-in in your debut video. What are you doing? All right, keep your eyes out here. You ready? Oh, duh! Like, hey guys, we got a pretty big vacancy in our world design department. Who'd you hire? And they're like, well, it's a bit of a weird choice, but we went with David Copperfield, and ta-da! There's elements in the world. Like, why is this your debut trailer? There's poppin' in the trailer. Keep watching, it's everywhere. Yeah, like, this game could be 100% fine when it comes out. Why in the blue frick are you showing it to us? What are you doing? We don't need to see it if it's so rough. It doesn't make any sense. We hired Bob. Maybe they're using the Bing Maps tech that Microsoft Flight Simulator uses. Honestly, the pop-in here is nowhere near as bad as Black Desert Online. Yeah, but okay, all right, listen, that's always a fatal mistake you're going to make as a gamer. Listen, if you're just tuning in, we're breaking down the Sonic Frontiers gameplay. Hit subscribe if you want to talk in my chat. Subscribing is totally free. Usually, we are in this scene here doing a talk show. I am safe for work. You can subscribe in confidence. I cover all kind of games. I'm going to give you my first impressions of Diablo Immortal for our second show of the day. A lot of people treat me like a video game podcast because there's almost no dead air. And again, being safe for work, you don't have to worry about the language I'm going to be using while I'm covering these games. If you want to become a paying member, you can. If you want to gift memberships, you can do that now too on our channel. We just unlocked our third emote. Lono Rage is now unlocked. We got Lono Love, Lono Bake, and Lono Rage. If we get 200 more members, the Friday night stream with my wife, not only does she have to play Elden Ring, you guys unlocked that, she'll have to be on cam. She'll do a cam reveal. Maybe they're doing a social experiment. Reminds me of the Halo first reveal. Right, like set the bar so low that it can only go higher. The three most important things to look for in good gameplay: interesting plot and good environment. At least I think so. Yeah, I feel like you need a reason to be running around doing all this stuff. I just want Sonic Adventure 1 and 2 HD remake, says Techno. Appreciate the very strong turnout today. I hope you guys enjoy my Diablo Immortal first impressions breakdown, as well as Diablo Immortal PC gameplay later today as well. Then release garbage. It's the Halo way. You guys are going to make the Microsoft guys mad. Please do not stir them. They've been quiet and in slumber the past couple of days. Keep them there, please. We don't need that. We really don't need that. Remember, this is probably a 3-month-old tech demo from a playable section of the game. Right, okay, let me explain to you why I think this is problematic, right? Why are you showing this to them? An enemy jumped at Sonic? Yeah, we saw one. It's like you're going by the old playbook. It's like somebody said, listen, June's about to be here. Tons of games are going to be shown. Get that thing ready. Get that thing ready. It's the Horizon way with all the pop-in. Horizon did have pop-in. It wasn't as bad as this, but Horizon did have pop-in. That was pretty... I agreed with that being pretty annoying. It's pretty immersion-breaking. I was very disappointed with the performance issues in Horizon Forbidden West. Oh, the enemy disguised itself as a red ring. Very smart way to catch you by surprise. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I won't disagree with that. Let's see here. Check you. Just adorable. Okay. Who said that about Halo and Microsoft? What? No, nobody said anything about Halo and Microsoft. Nobody. There's no reason to scroll up, and there's no reason to invoke that into the conversation right now. Sonic games in general, says G Red, I've had low expectations for more than a decade now. This honestly looks better than any Sonic game I've seen in years. Perhaps I'm in the minority. I'm fine with that. I don't think it looks bad. I think it looks... It looks like everything that people have said. Uninspired, boring, unpolished, just odd. I'm confused by it. Who made the comment, but it looks like an open world, but it just traps you on continuous linear tracks. Right. I think that's exactly why that guy's comment's so on the money. What's the point in a big open world if you're just going to throw me on linear tracks? With how much people think graphics are still somehow important, I'm sure they see this as ready. Yeah, maybe. I really don't like how there's automation in an open world. What do you mean, automation? Like the rails, like the rail sliding? This is probably a demo from an unfinished version of the game. By now, Sonic Team has probably improved this a lot. I don't doubt what you're saying, but that's when I question the intelligence of showing this to us. What's the reason? Why are you showing us this? Like, again, you're going by that weird, awkward old playbook of, well, we got to get something out, so just show everybody, just show it to everybody. What? Okay, we're not getting a search result. We're getting crazy suggests today. If you clicked on this video because it was recommended to you, I'm glad you chose to click on my video. Thanks for hanging out with us today. We've been hitting sub milestones and member milestones, and we appreciate you being a part of that. Do me a favor, subscribe to the channel so you can talk in chat and smash the like button. Help us hit some milestones. We're cruising right now. This is a great turnout. Thank you so much for being here. We're not even into the meat of the news of June. We will be covering Sony State of Play this evening. We'll be covering all the Summer Game Fest stuff. I've got a Diablo Immortal first impression stream planned for after this. I've got a Diablo Immortal gameplay stream on PC planned for after this. So I hope you enjoy all the content we're going to be delivering through June. It's a great reason to subscribe and smack that bell button. It's a great reason to become a member. There's always extra content for members. Thursday afternoon, we do a members-only AMA, and Friday nights I stream with my wife, and those are members only. So $5 a month gets you increased access in my Discord, as well as access to the extra members content, and we have hit a great milestone of 800 members, and we are just cruising through those milestones. So thank you, everybody who's contributed to that, both with membership renewals, new members, or gifted members. The game looks very... goal-less so far. I'm not sure what you mean by that. Honestly, after seeing the Sonic Impact project that aims to do what this project fails to do from what I've seen, says the artist, it leaves me a little disappointed. Chaos X, a fan-made, make me care more than a AAA game. It looks slow, says Jazzification. Kirby wields a gun. People complain about the Force's model, but I can't tell the difference between this and Jen's 90% of the time, especially during gameplay. I'm not sure what you're driving at. I'm getting the fan-made game, can't stop watching it. So my problem with the game is, why is everybody acting like the rails are so natural when they're not? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Everything feels like it's on a linear track, which I think is okay some of the times, but again, what's the purpose of a big open world? Like, is that the extent of what you're going to do in open world, like pretty basic platforming, which I'm okay with. I'm not, I think sometimes you need that, but you get to transfer your character from mobile to PC. I'm assuming, Fuzzy, if you link with your BattleNet app. I logged into to my BattleNet account on my iPad. So I'm assuming when I boot up today on PC, my Crusader will be there. I think that's a safe assumption because it's attached to my BattleNet. Last time I played Sonic was 1998. It looks like there's no plot and boring, so there's ultimately nothing to do. You just explore the world. For now... See, I think this would be treated so much differently if they said, hey, we want to give you a really early glimpse at our technical test of Sonic. I think it would be a very, very different reception. Hey, guys, we're really excited about taking Sonic into a whole new environment and atmosphere and we want to show you our tech test of Sonic Frontiers, I think people would be like, okay, well, here's our feedback. Instead, it's like, here's the Sonic Frontiers gameplay reveal, and everyone's like, this has got pop-in, it looks unpolished and uninspired and awkward. What in the heck? It's all in how you place it. Like this right here, that's the kind of stuff that's fun. That reminds me of Pathfinder on PlayStation, just staying in the air. That's not even you in control. That's like a QuickTime event. I don't think the model matters as long as it doesn't impede on the character animations and gameplay. I think Sonic's model is fine. I think the art style of the world should match him more than it does. Pop in even when he landed on the rocks on the ground. I like the concept a lot better than what we actually got. I think there will be more on the 5th. This may be like a video of the movement, and the next one may be the combat. I'm telling you, they may have pulled some kind of a 900 IQ play on us, and it just gets better. It just gets continuously better after this. It's very, very possible. Zeno says, this game looks good. The running without boost is stiff. Objects aren't placed solid. Camera goes through the rails. The new Sonic Roblox game made by Sega has better fluidity for open world concept. Zubair says, isn't the option of where to go a defining characteristic of an open world? Combat gameplay tomorrow, says Cliffo. Oh, they're doing a Sega show tomorrow, aren't they? We can't watch it because tomorrow's from Friday. It wouldn't make any dadgum sense. We'll probably kick that to Monday, maybe. That we'll have something good to cover Monday. This looks mid. His locomotion doesn't even follow properly with the animation. Is this an RPG? I have no idea, Mo. We definitely do need the story soon. I feel like this will make us understand the game a little bit more gameplay-wise. I'm telling you, this should have been couched as a technical test. It should have been couched as a technical test, and I think people would be a lot more forgiving. I don't get why there's no spin dash. Already boost. I feel like the spin dash feels like an open world really well. Well, they may give you that as you level, but give you that as you advance or something to that effect. What was that enemy that charged at Sonic on the bridge? I don't know. This spot here reminds me of Anthem. That dip down area reminds me of Anthem for some reason. They were like really, really cool areas in that game where you had ruins, like alien looking ruins, along with what? Just look at the stiffness of the bird's flight path. It's like someone just puts him on an invisible wire. Look at him. He just It's like someone said, hey, load asset bird, don't do anything to it, just throw it in there. Yeah, no flapping of the wings, nothing. Just straight line, like someone threw one of those styrofoam gliders at a basketball game. Yeah, there you go. Let's get him in there again. Everything just looks so conceptual. I did like Anthem combat, but flying around in that game, oh yeah. Oh, you didn't like the combat, but you liked the flying. Yeah, the flying in Anthem, it made me want an Iron Man game so much. The Sonic 06 birds do be ziplining though. T-pose. Yeah, just just T-pose, baby. Just so stiff. I get it. I get we're looking at an early rendition of the game, which is why I'm curious why you showed it to us. You know? Now, if this would have leaked, I'm telling you, see, these companies just hire me to consult with, all right? If this would have leaked, do you know what the headlines would be? Early concept of new Sonic game leaks. And everyone would be like, yo, that looks like that could be pretty dope. Oh, man. You would understand. You'd be like, I get why it's rough. I get why it's kind of clunky and kind of like basic. It's a leak. It's a tech test. Some guy's computer got hacked or something. This is just some early environment. That's what you do. Like, if you know your gameplay is a little rough, You know your gameplay's rough around the edges, but you really want to get it out in the public and you really want to get people talking about you, then leak it, for crying out loud. No, if you would have leaked this as a tech test, you know what people have done? They'd have been like, that looks pretty good for a work in progress, and then they would have compared it to the fan-made stuff, and then the devs would have had all they need to be like, what changes should we make? Well, now we know, and it would be good PR. Compared to Inhale, a lot of recent Inhale first look videos, Halo anyone? This looks Inhale pretty okay to me. That guy's Inhale was so intense, bro. If you're just tuning in and you've never been here before, we are checking out the Sonic Frontiers gameplay. It's getting hate and criticism. We're talking about why. I broke it down into 3 categories: the photorealistic style of the world being sort of at a juxtaposed position from what Sonic looks like. People are getting a little tired of open world. I'm not. I think open world games can be great. There's also some graphical issues like ding, pop in right there. And third, the gameplay looks kind of slow and boring compared to like a fan-made game that somehow looks way better. So let us know what you think by voting in the poll at the top of the chat. You keep giving that guy grief and I'll stop editing your inhales in the updates. You don't edit my inhales. Get out of here. You do not. If you go and edit inhales, you are wasting your time. I do not do what that guy does. Not at all. Not at all. It was not his fault. They mic'd him poorly. Yeah, it's still funny. It's still funny. Yes, I do. Why are you wasting time? I don't inhale that abruptly. Let's get a side by side. You are frickin' telling lies this morning. Let's get a side-by-side comparison of one of my videos with inhales and one without. They're so minor. If I'm doing a video like, this is a Reforge update, Sonic Frontiers gameplay's getting hate and many people are expressing their disinterest in a game that's not even out yet. There's just no way my breathing comes through that loud that it requires you to do anything. You are overreaching if you're doing that. That is a waste of time. You got more important things to do than edit out my inhales. Morning chat, hopefully leaving hospital soon with baby. Oh, congrats, Diaz. Off-topic question for chat. Did anyone watch the why are you I'm so happy you had a baby, Diaz. Why are you bringing that up in my video game chat? On the start, you take a volcano breath because you're going to blow for 4 minutes and 440 straight. Oh, you're taking the very, very first one out. Well, that's different because in a live environment, if I go, all right, let me tell you guys what I think. Okay, here's the deal. No one's going to be like, bro, that's unbelievable the way he just inhaled on the mic. But if it's in the beginning of the video, I can understand you editing it out. Now I understand what you're saying. You made it sound like I was doing it the whole time. I was like, get the frick out of here. What do you mean? Like I'm sitting here inhaling. Inhale mashup video when? This is a Reforge update. It's not that extreme. Shut up. If this is a tech demo, the game only has 6 months left to release. At this rate, it's probably going to be delayed again, says Bonsai. This is going to get the movie treatment. Write it down, chat. They're going to give this game the movie treatment. They're going to delay this game, and then they're going to be like, all right, well, everybody said they hated it, so we're going to have to go and change the art style. How's this game going to run on Switch? It looks so good. It's going to run on Switch the same way Zelda Breath of the Wild does, at a very, very poor frame rate. It's going to run at 30 frames per second, ... maybe. That's what's going to happen. That's Fuzzy says, we've waited 5 years for this. I love that Fuzzy's avatar is a smiley face, but then he's like, we waited 5 years for this. Like, your whole mood. Your whole mood's been ruined. Usually I'm pretty chipper and pretty happy, but my gosh, we waited 5 years for this, and this is terrible. What it needs, motion blur. Lono breathing like he stole it. Yeah, I'm breathing like I'm stealing the air. Poorly? It's going to run poorly, says Zubair. He chose poorly. Somebody needs to do a meme of that from Indiana Jones where he chooses poorly, and you're like, which which console should I install the latest game on? The guy's like choosing, and he picks the Switch, and then it's like, no, long load times and bad frame rate. And that guy's just like, he chose poorly. Because I got that stupid Lego Marvel game on my Switch. Oh my gosh, I think the game's crashing every time it has to load a new area. I'm like, wait, what happened? Why are we on a black screen for a really long time? Did my Nintendo Switch crash? Am I dead? What happened? Did Professor X just freeze time? No, it's just an extremely long load time on a Nintendo Switch. Look on the bright side, by the time they remake this game, the Switch Pro will be out. Don't be mean. Don't be mean, man. Don't be mean, chat. This poor gameplay. They were probably so excited to show it off, and everybody's just dunking on it, man. I feel bad for developers. It's just got to be horrible. Why does he run past that box, by the way? Bust through that. Let's just give a little bust through. Let's give a little bust through. Chad, it's been a long time since we've had a new member, a gifted member, or a coffee order. Let's see what you got. If you've never ordered my coffee before and you're a coffee drinker, you should give it a try. If you're a coffee drinker and you've never tried coffee with balanced acidity, at least try our light roast one time. One time. The balanced acidity makes it so smooth and drinkable. You've got to try my coffee at least once. Go back to when he opens the door of the pillars, he just stands there. Yeah, he's like, ta-da! I did it. Sonic's like, what? Sonic's on that vacation attitude. He's like, I ain't got to run anywhere, man. There's no rush. What's the rush? That's the name of the game. Sonic Frontiers. What's the rush? Sonic just pops up. He's like, what's the rush? Where's the fire? Sonic Frontiers has an entire year of DLC planned. Season 1, what's the rush? Season 2, where's the fire? Season 3, why the hurry? What's the phrase? What's the phrase? What's the phrase? Is it why the hurry? Why are you hurrying? What's the hurry? Yeah. What's the hurry? That's the other one. Sonic Frontiers. Sonic, the geriatric years. The Villages. Sponsored by The Villages. Sonic retires to the beautiful landscapes of The Villages, overlooking beautiful vistas, beachfront property, and green-lit hillsides. He will mosey and strut along in his late years as he can barely keep up a consistent jog. Enjoy retiring with Sonic in Sonic Frontiers, the geriatric years. We are never going to get sponsored. We will never be sponsored ever by Sega, ever, after that little bit. It won't happen. We're done. Our goose is cooked. They're like, F that guy. Don't give him anywhere. He got canceled in 2020. Yeah, we don't care about that. He made fun of our game. That's too much. Oh. This is the ad for a retirement village. That's right. The Villages is an actual retirement place, neighborhood down in Florida. It just looks like they dumped assets on a pre-made world and forgot to make any game to accompany it. That's what we've been saying. Here you go, dog. A 2 spot from 10. Thank you for the $2 tip through Super Chat. Thank you. Even the grass is loading while he's running. Sonic back pain. How you been feeling? I'm good, Mauve Monk. I'm real good, dude. I'm real good. Oh, man. The Zelda ripoff game. I don't feel like it's a Zelda ripoff game at all. I think that's been overstated. I will agree with some of the criticisms of this game, but I will not agree that it's a Zelda ripoff. None of this looks like Zelda at all. Hey man, you put some green hillsides in your game and some mountains. It's a little open worldy. So gonna have to call you Breath of the Wild ripoff. Hey, K Billy, gifting 10 members to the community. Ross grabbed one. Schnaps grabbed one. Jompy, Frank Parker, Eric Valvo, RG Baltimore, Shogun, D-Flow, Red Vaucus, and Chris Gaming. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All 10 have been claimed just like that. As we work our way to 900 members for the next emote unlock. That takes us to like 815. If we hit 1,000 before Friday night, my wife's going to be on cam for the Elden Ring stream. You guys are making her play Elden Ring. You hit the milestone of 700. 900's within our grasp to unlock another emote. We got to think about what the next emote's going to be, because you guys are going crazy with those gifted members. If you didn't get a gifted member, make sure and click the Allow Gifts in screen, or tap that green box at the top of the screen and then click Allow Gifts. You'll get in the next batch, hopefully. This looks like a world where they test movement, not gonna lie. That's exactly why I said the 900 IQ play would have been to leak this as a tech test. The early technical test of new Sonic game leaks. And everyone would have been one like, this looks kind of dope. It would have been viewed in a completely different light. It would have been viewed in a completely different context. Who do I DM for an image for you to look at? It's quite funny. It's based on this. That's what's great about the Discord as a member. You can post images in the members room or in the live chat room, and I get to see it. So you really should link your Discord and your YouTube accounts and get in my server. Streams popping off a little. First looks popping off. Updates popping off. Poor little Radio sitting in the corner like an embarrassed kid. His first time at the playground. Good stuff. Hey. Leave Radio out of this, okay? It's not Radio's fault. It isn't Cliff! Oh, Cliff! It's perfect! It's perfect! Hang on a minute. This is great. Oh, I love it. Hang on a minute. I gotta show you this. I need a higher resolution version, Cliff. What is this? What is this teeny tiny freaking image? 979 by 554. Would you make this on your phone? It's still funny enough to show. There you go. So Sonic Frontiers. The internet, look, the internet is such a mean girl. That's what it is. You know? The internet is such a mean girl, bro. The internet is undefeated. I feel so bad. I feel so bad for any movie or TV show or video game that tries to come out. They try so hard. And the internet is just this undefeated mean girl, bro. Oh. That's what it is. I love it. I absolutely love the internet so much. I love the internet so much, bro. But the internet is just such a mean girl. Like, you can't... I wouldn't wear that. Oh my gosh. Oh, holy frick. Oh, that's good. That was perfect. Thank you for that, Cliff. That is so... Sonic is based on Windows XP. Paul, can you read 4 lines up? Cliff already did the joke. What is that? What is that? Are you writing for Forbes now? I mean, your name is Paul. Hey-oh! Just copying other people's material. I feel like the IGN teaser is more like an actual final polished gameplay than a 7-minute clip. I feel like the IGN first teaser is more like an actual final polished gameplay than the 7-minute clip. What do you mean? This is the IGN video. What do you mean? Oh, Slam. Like I said, the internet's a mean girl. Welcome to the party. Welcome to the party, blogger. It really depends on how old this gameplay is. First they release a teaser, then the full-length clip. Yeah, but okay. Let me explain what you just said. The IGN first teaser is more like an actual... But the teaser doesn't show gameplay, does it? Oh, wow, Omega. Whoo! Whoo-wee! Gotta get out the machete. Don't worry. He might be watching today. When we have big days, a lot of my comments and commentary and video ideas show up. Show up within 6 to 8 hours. We're going to look at the coffee options. Use the coffee command or go to ragelessroast.com. That domain will be changing very soon. Sorry, Paul. Paul's gaming is like, oh, golly. Yeah, sorry about that, man. We see Sonic fighting Titan bosses. All right, hang on a second. Hang on. Let's pull that video up then. Let's pull that video up, because you're making me the world premiere gameplay 7 minutes long. Okay, let me go to their videos. No. The menu official trailer. Anya Taylor-Joy. Yo, a 4-month milestone for ARXR. Thank you so much, man. World premiere gameplay 22 hours ago. Okay. Where's the other Sonic video? Can somebody get me the video he's talking about? I don't see it on IGN. Is it on Sonic's YouTube channel? Yeah, Sonic Frontiers only has one video on IGN. Sonic Frontiers mass disliked after rough gameplay footage leaves fans worried and underwhelmed. Yang Ye covered it an hour ago. Yang! We beat you to it, Yang. I've been live for an hour and a half. Oh, wait, no. That's about the same time. Dadgummit, Yang. Like, give me a 6-hour head start, bro. IGN first. The teaser? The 38-second teaser. Is that what you're talking about? It's not on IGN. It's from the official Sonic the Hedgehog channel. Yeah, and they have IGN first in the dadgum title. Why did they do that? Why is IGN first in the title? Did they do that for recommendation purposes? Okay, so you're telling me this video looks like the finished product. Okay. Saw that. We've seen that. Okay, here's some combat. Okay. No, seen this. Okay. Yo, a 3-month milestone for Odd Nobody. Welcome back in, Nobody. Enjoy keeping that badge and emotes. I mean... Listen. Dadgummit. Loop it. Feels automated, though, that Titan boss. Hold on. Sonic climbing tower thins and taking them down. Is this Ubisoft? It does look... If we analyze some of the things he does here, it does look like he might have a pretty fun move set, right? So he gets that guy, launches him up with that spin, and then punches him, and then that's almost like a, see what I'm saying? So he loops this guy, pops him up, then jumps, and then punches him, which is cool. This guy he punches, and then he zips back, and then zips back and really, real fast, and does a bunch of punches and a spin. So it does look like he might have some pretty fun combat move sets. Like, I'm not gonna write this game off too much. Oh, somebody did the Phantasy Star Online mashup. That's hilarious. Okay. Looks like his highest speed is maybe on a cooldown. Maybe. Yeah, so the Ragnarok vid's taking off. Diablo video is taking off. Oh, I see what you're saying. I'm not even looking on the back end, and they're doing okay. They're doing okay. Okay. If you're just tuning in, we've been looking at the Sonic Frontiers gameplay, and it's getting a lot of hate. Now we're looking at the teaser, and in the teaser, there are glimpses at combat that look a little bit more promising than just sort of the running around. If you've never been here before, we are typically, let me pause it. We are typically in this scene doing a talk show. I'm a safe for work broadcaster. A lot of people treat me like video game radio. Be sure to hit subscribe. It's free to subscribe and you won't miss my content. I will be giving a Diablo Immortal first impression stream after this, which I should, 11:30. Yeah, I should schedule that. I should schedule that for 11:30 right now. That way we're ready for the we'll be ready for the gameplay at 1. Okay. This stream is doing exceptionally well. I was kind of worried. I was like, we're gonna have to go a while because of the I was worried we were gonna have to kind of go a while with the Diablo Immortal one, but we're not gonna have to stretch because you guys are supporting this stream so exceptionally well. Lot of new people, a lot of new subs, a lot of new members, gifted members, more milestones, more unlocked emotes. We're just gonna keep going, baby. We're at the top of the mountain. We're only halfway up. Let's just keep it going. All right, any duration there. You're at the tippy top. And only halfway up. Looking forward to Summer Game Fest. We are covering Sony State of Play this evening. We will be covering Summer Game Fest. So make sure you're subscribed with notifications on. If you got gifted a membership, make sure that you're always checking the channel. Make sure that you check that community tab. I try to do members-only community posts to ping you and alert you when we do members-only content. There is a members-only AMA today. There is. Sell some coffee, man. I want whole bean in the future. We got to start moving way more coffee if that's ever going to happen, because we're not even to the point where we can do the larger quantities, Zubair. We're not even to the point where we can do the larger quantities. We're going to do a slow mode of 6 seconds because the bots are going to hit. Just ignore them. Don't respond to them. If you see bots on YouTube or you see spam or you see adult things like that, you're welcome to report it. You're allowed to do that within the terms of service. But we'll just get it out of chat as fast as we can. The 6 second slow mode just means you can't type another message after you've typed one message. You got to wait 6 seconds. It's not a big deal. It shouldn't affect most of you. Besides the great compliment, the work on Discord, I just wait for the pop-up to get it on stream. Yeah. Ragnarok release date today? No. I think tonight, yeah, I'm a YouTube partner, so I should be reporting these. Let's do this. I'll just start reporting them every time. I've got a partner manager. We did that on Purple. We got like admins to start hanging out in the stream, and we got that guy IP banned for doing that. So might need to do that again. So this is the teaser. So for those of you tuning in for Sonic Frontiers gameplay, we want to know, hit sub so you can talk in the chat, but we want to know what you think. 1,000 votes. Holy cow, the poll popped off today. Sonic Frontiers gameplay, what do you think? 40% say average, 32% say good, and 20% say below average, 8% say bad. I'm going to say right now, 40% saying average and 32% saying good is not that shabby. That means 72% are like, yeah, it's average or good. And maybe they can improve people's opinions on this with more extensive gameplay. Maybe they can do that, because this is the extensive gameplay. To be honest, I think most of the things in the game are completed besides animations and polishing and stuff. Sega purposely took out most things since most of this is a trailer, so they don't want to show much. Oh, so they can't show much. They're going to show release date trailer at Summer Games Fest or halftime. Yeah, Jeff, I think tonight at the end of Sony State of Play, my prediction's been pretty consistent. I've said the same thing for a couple of days now. I think at the end of Sony State of Play, they're going to tell everybody to look for a God of War Ragnarok reveal or trailer or something during Summer Game Fest. They're going to let Keighley do it. That's what I think. That's what I think. So, let's see. Okay, hang on. Okay. Give us a demo once you have something ready. For me, that's it. If this is a Sonic, this game, it's already been better one. Yo, Paco jumping back in as a member and getting a blue badge. Thank you so much, Paco. Guys, don't forget, you can become a member for $5 a month. It gets you into all the extra content. Hey, somebody ordered some coffee. 3 bags of light roast to Victor. My man Victor jumping in, giving us that one order of coffee. That puts us in an odd number. We got one this morning, but I already printed it. So now we need a second to give us a nice double round number on the coffee. And guys, don't forget, those emotes in stock, those emotes in chat, those badges, those green names, that's $5 a month. You can also gift members if you want to do that for people that don't have memberships. Don't forget, members only content every Thursday afternoon and every Friday night. But you gotta come to the channel or look for those community posts. The best way to not miss out on members only content is to get in the Discord. What's good, Ultratello? How are you? All I hope is that the game is better than a 6 out of 10. I'm surprised Sony will let God of War release this year, since I highly doubt it can beat Elden Ring for Game of the Year. It's not about that, J Murph. Think about the holiday sales, my man. They'll be like one of the only big titles launching holiday other than Forspoken. If there's a game that wants to avoid the holiday season, it's Forspoken. They'll get overshadowed by God of War Ragnarok. Do you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I would for sure, but residing in Europe. Yeah, coffee shipping is very, very reasonable in the United States, but once you're outside the United States, it's pretty expensive. Yo, Rogue gifted a membership. Somebody claim it quick. Click that allow gifts. There it is. Zeno got it. This looks very soulless. Environment is Unreal Photorealism slap-on. Sonic traversal should have in-motion automatic parkour like Spider-Man, Miles Morales, which we haven't seen, especially in the free roam. You think God of War can beat Elden Ring? I think God of War has a chance to beat Elden Ring. It'll have recency bias. It'll be beat by... More of the gaming press will beat the game. More of the gaming press will exhaustively beat the game because it's an easier game to beat. They can put it on story mode or easy difficulty or whatever the frick. It'll be more narratively driven. It's easier to connect with the characters. The voice acting's top-notch. The storytelling will likely be top-notch. It's going to have a lot of advantages. This game looks good. A new open world Sonic game is where it's at, says Adrian. Yeah, it seems like a lot of people are like, no, the game looks fine, man. Everybody needs to chill out, to a certain degree. I think there's truth in that statement. There's also truth in the statement that it looks rough. It looks like a tech test. There's lots of pop-in. Sonic looks out of place. you know, the art style of the game seems to be a bit of a mismatch, you know. It'll be more of the same. Like your comments in chat, Mo. Oh, snap! One more thing. It seems like it has no momentum. Yeah, we watched the fan-made game, and boy, oh boy, there was so much momentum. It's bing, 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 bing. You could get faster and faster and faster, you know? I think you're right and wrong. I think it will show at Games Fest, but it will be a surprise. You know what, Striker? I'll give you that. I'll give you that. I think the front half of my prediction is the least likely portion. I think the least likely portion of my prediction is that they mention it during tonight. The reason I think they're going to do it tonight is I think they want. That's why Summer. Think of it this way. What other reason would they have Summer Game Fest logo on their State of Play announcement? Why would they do that? Why? Because they made an agreement with Keighley, and Keighley's going to be like, listen, you have to promote what we're doing. We need that viewership. We need that hype. That's why I think they're going to say something about it tonight. How many members are we at? We crossed over 800 and we unlocked an emote. We're working our way towards 900 for the next emote. And then at 1,000, the Madam streams on Friday, we'll start using a cam. We are at 816 members. 816. So you guys did unlock Making Madam play. You unlocked Making Madam play Elden Ring. And that is happening this week. So don't miss out on that. Again, if you are a member, make sure you are in the Discord. I say it so much, I hope you're annoyed by now, because that's why I'm saying it. Like, people need to know. I'm ready for the Diablo stream. I'm excited. I'm excited to get into the Diablo first impressions with you guys. My animation cancel short took off like a freaking rocket. Holy cow. Diablo Immoral? Diablo Immoral? No, Immortal. Hey, another order of coffee, rounding us out to 2 orders, a bag of light and a bag of the dark roast to Bin. Thank you, Bin, for ordering some coffee. You the best. We are screaming towards the next sub milestone of 14.7. Holy moly. And the Summer Games Fest hasn't even started yet. Jiminy Christmas. I told you guys. I was like, we just need some news. We just need some game news, dude. And we'll be fine. We will be fine. We just need stuff to happen. I'm a member. How do I get my member roles in Discord? Go to your user settings, Duncan. In Discord, go to user settings, click on connections, and just connect it to YouTube. It's extremely easy. It's extremely easy. You guys think I'm a boomer. My brother's older than me, and he figured it out. So you can figure it out. Thought you hated that game? Thought I hated what game? You thought I hated Diablo Immortal? How can I hate a game without playing it? I'm having the membership just for the high quality audio streaming capability. Oh yeah, don't forget, for $5 a month, if you'd rather listen to the show as like an audio podcast, you can do that in Discord. I'm in there's a Discord stage right now in Discord. 2 people are listening, and the audio quality is a little bit better in there because it's a direct audio connection instead of a streamed connection like on YouTube. You just don't get the music, which you might think that's a plus. Put on your own music. Diablo tinnitus. That's right. To this day, I think about when Sega said that they were in the works of remaking Sonic Adventure back in 2014. I don't know how I don't think your brother figured it out. Oh yeah, he has no roles. Yeah, that's weird, Derek. He said he said he figured it out, but yeah, he doesn't have any roles assigned. I told you he was a boomer. What time is State of Play? 6 p.m. Eastern. We'll go live a teensy bit before that. If they can't get the Sonic open world gameplay right and fun, why would you trust them to remake the Adventure Saga? They're gonna blank that up too, says John. To be honest, I would pay a 5-month not to be minded you don't have the locks anymore. I would pay a 5-month not to be reminded you don't have the locks anymore. What do you mean? Oh, what are you talking about? The emotes? Wait, I get to chill with Lono tonight? Let's go. That's right, baby. That's right, baby. If you guys want to save a lot of gifted members for tonight, well, you guys have been doing it today, and there's tons of new people in chat. We'll have a tons of new people in the Diablo Immortal stream. We'll have a ton of new people tonight in Sony State of Play. We'll have a ton of new people during Summer Game Fest. So if some of you guys want to hold on, that makes sense. June could be a massive month for us. We could break every record I've ever had on this dadgum channel. Yeah, I found that. Yeah, they did a Sonic skin in Phantasy Star Online. I know, it's hilarious. I linked my accounts. Actually, you just deleted an email, but that's more than I was hoping for, so let's just let it go. Approaching 1,200 votes on the poll. That's crazy. Really good turnout today. I hope people that are new enjoy my gameplay breakdowns, because I do them a lot. A trailer hits, we loop it, I sit down here in the corner like a game show host, you know, and then we just break down the gameplay for a couple of hours. We've been streaming for almost 2 hours. In a little bit, we'll be shifting gears to our second show of the day, Diablo Immortal First Impressions. It's good, but that's the thumbnail. Keep the record-breaking streak going. It started yesterday. June is becoming a serendipitous month for us, and I absolutely love it. I'm just channeling that Luke Skywalker energy where he looks at the Emperor and he's like, you failed. I'm just channeling that every day. You failed. Just keep those fires burning hot, chat. Keep them burning. Made a funny, didn't land, forget about it. I didn't get it. I got recommended your channel. YouTube seems to be liking you right now. Well, thank you, JJ, for coming in. I hope you enjoyed your time. I hope you come back for more content. I hope you guys are having a good time if you're new. If you're not new and you've been here a long time, you know, I don't really care if you have a good time, because you come here every day. So, and you can't leave. It's like Hotel California, you know? So, now yins can't leave. He locks the door and says, now yins can't leave, in A Bronx Tale. Oh, push a man far enough. Now yins can't leave. Yins. Put him in the bathroom. Oh, yeah, tries to leave. Wait. Yeah, I told you. You're mine now. This vid's gonna pull a 5K. What the frick is going on? Holy moly. I have a feeling Phil Spencer's gonna call Sega. Hey, what are you doing with that Sonic game? You think? It makes sense for your style of content that gifted subs work incredibly well if you break it down. How so, Ant? How so? I love it. You definitely got me as a viewer now. How do you feel about the animations of the for this trailer? I mean, I feel like the animations are fine. I do feel like some of the time he's slower than his feet, if you know what I'm saying. He doesn't feel connected to the world at times. I can overlook that, though, because when you're playing the game, you're not going to be looking at your character. I remember playing Horizon Forbidden West, and people were like, her hair is so distracting. And I'm like, I'm not looking at her dadgum hair because I'm playing the frickin' game. So I do think sometimes when we look at gameplay like this, we can become over-analytical of animations. Because, like, right there, it seems like his feet are moving faster than he is traversing forward. But again, when you're playing the game, I don't necessarily think that's going to be an issue. The animations don't bother me. I think it's the on rails It's an on-rails game meets open-world game, and I don't know if that hybrid is going to translate into winsome gameplay, if that makes sense. Somebody left a really good remark on the IGN video, and they said, it just seems like, what's the point in putting him in an open-world game if the open-world traversal is this, and then everything else is very much like predicted rails and trails that he just kind of blitzes himself on? Why have mountains? Why have landscapes? Why have big open biomes if everything's sort of predetermined, you know? Radio talk show means retention is incentivized as a consumer because it's constant back and forth. Those who lurk get gifted, and then they are further incentivized to stay. And then when the gift runs out, I think you're going to say they have a reason. And then when the gift runs out, they may like the perks enough that they re-up and continue. And I love your outlook, and I hope you're correct. I think that's the biggest experiment. Like, mushrooming and ballooning up to 1,000 members is great, but if we literally lose all of them and no one re-ups, that'll be very tectonic and roller coaster-like. The idea is netting new members, and then all of the gifted members of the next month just adds more people to that total. The only thing I got to pick with the animations is the trick animations, but I think that's just because I love the ones in Generations. It's a very fair point. I never thought about it that way. Yeah, when I was playing Forbidden West, people just kept pointing that stuff out, like the clipping and stuff, and I'm like, I don't play a game and look at my character. You can't really do that. You're looking at the world, the enemies, your UI, your crosshair, your all those things. You're not looking at your character. Now, some guys might, a little bit, because they, select some voluptuous character and they like to see your hips swaying. But for the most part, you're not looking at your dadgum character. In my opinion, they definitely showed valleys, cities into the gameplay release. This terrain looks very boring. Oh, they should have showed valleys, I think is what you meant to say. I hope the map isn't the same thing all over. You're not looking at your steering wheel, you're looking at the road. Exactly. Sonic always moved faster with his feet in place, I guess. I think it'll take some time for that to become the norm on YouTube, but the content style will certainly speed that culture shift up, says Creature. Yeah, a daily consistent talk show, I agree. I think it will. I think we're in a great position to foster what they do on Purple because we offer segmented, planned, high-value content, not me just sitting here playing. Andrew says, after his win yesterday, I can't help but think about you and wish you could get the same victory. Yeah, Andrew, isn't it a great testimony of the fact that, like, you need celebrity level money to pull it off? Like, people are like, why won't you sue? Okay, you now you know why. you need Johnny Depp level money to do it. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like, that's why. That's why, you dum-dum. This game has no demands justifying it, says Eugene. That's what community nights are for, and the exclusive streams. That's the content is good. Keep them for the price of a Netflix sub. You play with a staple to the streaming world. You play with a staple to the streaming world. Have a direct influence. That's why I keep telling people, get in the Discord, check the channel, check the community tab, because I don't want new members to be like, this guy said he did members-only content, and then they never see it, because YouTube just does such a bad job of putting it in front of their face. You know what I mean? I want a side-scrolling Sonic game. This feels not like a Sonic game. Jay Huddy, I know why you're saying that. I don't agree with you. I think it's totally okay for a Sonic game to leave behind its roots, but still be contextual to Sonic running fast and doing fast like rail-like things. I don't necessarily see a justification for the open world ... yet. I don't see it yet. You know what I mean? I only get the noties from Discord. You should get a community post ping as a member. You should. Should being the operative word. Yo, Feed Chicken gifted 10 members. Grab them while they're hot, chat. Divine the God grab one. Different Era grab one. Dabbing Jesus. Blue Minotaur. Chris. Ghostface. Rip Boss. The Bean. Epicster. And Minty Isn't Taken. 1, 2, That's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All of them gone like that. 10 members. So generous. Thank you, Feed Chicken. That's 10 new members that should hop in the Discord and be sure to be here for Thursday afternoon members only AMAs and Friday night streams with my wife. Thank you very much. That's very generous, Feed Chicken. I absolutely love it. So many green names in chat. It's just insane to me. Feels like old times. Feels like old times on Purple when that name is just, that chat is just full of badges. I feel like Sonic doesn't fit this type of environment. It's kind of weird. Alpha Omega, I think you can take the spirit of Sonic and put him in an open world. I think you can. The question is, will this game do it successfully? There's Gifted on YouTube. That's right, baby. How do you grab a gifted sub? Shenanigans, even though you might not have gotten one, scroll up in the chat. You should see a gray box that says allow gifts. If you don't see that, push the green box at the top of chat right now and click allow gifts. And the next batch, you'll be up to grab one if it's up. It grants it according to loyalty to the channel. Not old times without the hair. Listen, I can't help it that I had a glow up, okay? You know? I mean, look at me. I'm just emanating sex appeal. Come on. The shorter hair was the move. Ant F going to be the only gray name at this rate. His plan is coming to fruition. However, I will be saying things about Ant in the members only. That's so good, Zubair. That's so good. That's exactly right. Come on, Ant. Conform. Conform. Sven says, stop. As the resident gay, the short hair was in fact the move. I love that you said that as the resident gay. I love you, Barrier. Oh, man. As a long-haired man, I must disagree. Well, I don't know. I mean, listen, compliments from women are great. They're great. But a compliment from a gay man, that's something else entirely. I love when Dave Chappelle said, they're always saying mean stuff like, I wouldn't wear that. It is so on the nose. That is right on the nose, dude. I wouldn't wear that. Oh, man. Barrier has a cute deep fryer. That's all you need to know. That's all you need to know, man. He has a cute deep fryer. So his compliment of my looks is that's high praise. Facts, dude. Compliments from a gay man's the best. My wife gets mad because she's like, I said the same and it's like, babe, you don't understand. That's right. Yeah, you guys have great taste. Take their compliments way more seriously. Yeah, they also can be incredibly brutal and critical. So if they think my short hair was the move, then I'm like, it's staying short, boys. It's staying short, boys. I got approval from the gays. We're good. We're going. And we got the rage emote just in time for Pride Month and for you, Barrier. So feel free to use it as the honorary. Look at this guy. Look at that. Lewis with a great screenshot. Read my comment above. I fundamentally disagree with true open world Sonic. Maybe a hub world, but actual gameplay, no, because the speedster feeling isn't a thing unless you're walled in my opinion. Did you see the fan-made footage, Ant? Do I need to show you the fan-made footage? Because I disagree with you. Do you think the fan-made footage also doesn't work? It is a little bit more racetrack, so I might prove you right with the fan-made footage. I may be walking into a trap and not realize it. He's officially reached for the throne. Did Barrier just steal my title? You lost the Gay Supreme when you became a mod, like Doctor Strange. I'm wrong and I ain't giving it back. Why do I attract so many gay men? I don't understand. What did I do to do that? I don't mind. I love you guys, but I don't know what I did to do it. Is it my strong personality, you know? Is it the beard? Glasses? Hair? Is it because I'm short and you feel like you could throw me around the room? Like, what is it? Moneymaker coming in with 5 gifted subs. JJ grabbed one. And Thyro grabbed one. R squared got one. Yes, I love seeing longtime names grab one. Arkham got one. And RUX grabbed one. That's 5. They're all gone. Boom. Gone. It's because you're a dad. Oh, golly. It's because you're a dad. Listen, my kids are too young. I cannot explain to them why they're not allowed to call me daddy. I'm like, nope. They have friends who use that. They call their dad daddy. And they're from another culture. They're not steeped in American culture just yet. So I don't say anything. I think it's cute. But for me, I'm like, no. You have to call me Papa. You just called Barrier the token gay? No, I didn't. Barrier said as the resident gay. I didn't say it. Barrier said it. I didn't say that. Robert Jones with a $2 tip says, it's your constant simping for Jason Momoa. Listen, it's not simping to call a work of art a work of art, okay? It's not simping, all right? So look at Momoa and say that a snuggle would be like being wrapped in velvet and smelling vanilla. That's not simping. That's just acknowledging reality, okay? It's the sunshine is warm, water is wet, and Jason Momoa is a god. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, these are things that you just acknowledge as being real, you know? That's just the way that it goes. Daddy is from American culture. Yeah, I can't. My guy, you ever had a hair go up your nose? No. Oh, with long hair? That's why I had a ponytail for like a year. It was driving me crazy. He's a snack? That's an understatement. Momoa's like a 7-course meal. What are you talking about? Great to see you doing good. Longtime watcher on Purple Snake's platform. I didn't know you were still streaming. Welcome on in, my man. This is the next era. We got canceled, but we got scooped up by a better platform, you know? It's like when a show gets canceled and gets scooped up by Netflix. It's hard to make that reference now that Netflix is in such a bad state, but it used to be a great reference. Jason's a no-go on the snuggle. I mean, it's fine. You can lie. He probably smells like sandalwood and vanilla. You know what I mean? It would be like being hugged by an angel in the shape of a bear. It would be amazing. Jason is the Thanksgiving of the year. Yeah, we got picked up by HBO. Lono says he's straight as an arrow, but it's more like he's as straight as a banana. No. It's like this, Zubair. It's like this. Have you guys ever done the static electricity test with water, where the water is going straight down, but with enough of static electricity, the water slightly bends, just a little. It's still going pretty straight, but it bends a little bit, right? Jason Momoa is like static electricity. It just, you know, it just, to quote George Costanza, right? It moved. You know that it's he's static. He's static electricity. At least I'm honest. I'll allow it. At least I'm honest, chat. You got to be honest with yourself. Oh my gosh. He called me the resident gay when he was drunk, but I couldn't give 2 craps. I'll wear that title. I didn't say it, but I said it, Barrier. I didn't say it, but I said it. I'm the master of that. I make jokes with Abe and Wheezy, and, you know, I make jokes with them. I'm the master. I'm the master of making the joke without making the joke, right? Because then if they clip it, they're like, well, you know what he meant. Explain what he meant. What do you mean? What do you mean? You put the pressure on them. You put the pressure on them. Like, what do you mean? What's the matter with what he said? Well, he's clearly referring to, really? What do you mean, you people? That's right. You flip it on him. What do you mean, you people? He calls me fat 3 times a stream without calling me fat. Listen. When you get canceled, you learn some things. You become hardened as steel in a furnace, and you become a ballerina on a tightrope. You know how to navigate these waters. You know how to navigate these waters. We're losing people because we're getting too late in the stream anyway. And in a little bit, we're going to be heading over to the Diablo Immortal First Impression stream. So my wife's coming down. Who signaled her? Who told on me? What? I'm behaving myself.
You're so loud.
I'm not. Oh, I'm. Apparently, I'm being loud.
The whole neighborhood doesn't even have to subscribe to you. It's literally.
She said the whole neighborhood doesn't have to subscribe to me because they can hear you. You have any other quips? We're nearing 900 members, by the way. You might be on camera Friday night. 1,000 members is all it takes, babe. You are not wearing that or cute little workout outfit. Absolutely not.
What? Tell me what to do.
I'm not telling you what to do. Oh, this is yep. This is a trap.
I'll wear it, you wear it.
Listen, babe, you have to do it the right way. You have to wait 2 years and write a twit longer. You can't call me out right now. You have to wait. You have to be totally comfortable with what I just said, and then write a twit longer in 2 years for maximum effect.
Tell you I liked what you said.
Yeah.
Keep it coming.
No, yeah, you're supposed to laugh and invite more. Yeah. That's the bait and switch. That's the old bait and switch. Oh, she wants to get on the mic. What are you gonna say?
Nothing. I'm just over here in case
Okay.
anything good comes out.
Oh. Totally sexy. You stepped in that one. I did. I stepped into it. Dude. The patriarchy. Alive and well in my home in 2022. The GD patriarchy.
No one's laughing. That wasn't funny.
Hey, can you show my gaming news on Reforge Radio channel today? What do you mean your gaming news? What do you got? What'd you put in my gaming news channel? Oh, is this you? Easy Rip? False Bloodborne remaster rumor spreads like wildfire. Beat you to it, homie. We're so good at news coverage. We already covered that 2 days ago. Sorry.
But thank you for contributing.
Thanks for contributing, but you got to be faster than that. That's why we have Reforge Radio, so that I can cover something the minute it hits. That was a little loud. It made my ear ring. Sorry.
But not any louder than you.
It's hard to be louder than the best, babe. I'm just kidding. That's stupid. That's not even a thing. Nobody says that. I don't think. Does anybody say, we say that now?
There's no we.
It's hard to be louder than the best. I want to see your wife on cam just to see if she's taller than you.
Everyone's taller than him. Our children are taller than him.
I don't think it counts as patriarchy if it's this if he's this afraid of his wife. Yeah, guys, don't you know? Don't you know? You can't abuse somebody if they're older than you. Did you know that? That's amazing.
What?
All the elderly abuse at these nursing homes, they're older, so that's clear. You can't abuse somebody that's older than you. Come on, chat.
If you're a man.
Yeah, if he's a man and he's older than you, you can't abuse him. So, open season on senior citizens. Here we go. And when they arrest you, be like, I don't understand what the problem is. The power dynamic here is clearly that this is an older man and I can't abuse him. So what the frick are you slapping the cuffs on me for? He has the audacity to exist as a man to begin with. So arrest him. And then you'd be in prison.
No, you'd have all those Twitter likes to confirm that you're telling the truth.
You're not a man yet, Lono. Under 5 foot counts as a tall child. You mother.
Stop it. This is safe for work.
Can't believe you already covered it. It was a couple of days ago. It was a couple of days ago.
Terrible.
Everyone knows Fuzzy's the resident gay. We're gonna have to have a competition. We have to have a gay off.
That's not even a real thing.
I made it a thing, so
You're not allowed to.
we're gonna have to see. Gonna need a fit check.
A fit check.
Outfit check. Get
Oh
with the
my
times, babe.
gosh.
Fit check. And then we're going to need...
coffee order.
No, not a coffee order. I want to see...
I want to see what they drink for coffee.
No, bedroom, wardrobe, fit check. We need those 3 things.
Coffee order and cocktail.
Bedroom, wardrobe, and fit check.
Cocktail.
We need all 3.
Cocktail.
Yo, 10 gifted memberships. My man Mitchell doing it again. He did it yesterday. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 3 left. Click. Allow gifting in the chat. Camille got one. Spartan of Doom got one. Human type person got one. These are names I recognize. I love it. Sonic Gaming Channel got one. The Flash 25 and Dodge the Attack got one. You love to see it. There's 3 more to claim. Click the buttons. Click them. Lono out here like Cartman. Yo, Galleon got one. Yes, 2 more. 2 more to claim. Get in there. Get in there and claim it. What was that sound you just made? I don't know. Oscar says, Lono, I'm working. I'm sorry. We're having a good day. We got to transition. 2 more people grab those gifteds. Get us to 900 members. We'll unlock the next emote. You guys got to vote on what the next emote is. Keep gifting. Keep accepting the gifts. Keep subbing. If you don't have a membership, you can do one on your own for $5. If you're a member, don't forget there's members-only content every Thursday afternoon and Friday night. A great way to not miss out on that content is to get in the Discord. Okay? YouTube won't put it in your feed, which is freaking backwards to encourage us to promote members and members-only content, and they don't put it in your feed. Pyro Can Dunk got a membership. 1 more. Is this the Bing Bong song? No, this is not the Bing Bong song. New emote got to be the screenshot? No. We have way too many emotes to use that. Way too many. Okay, I'm going to quickly hit some ads. I'm going to be back. I'm going to end... Who's talking? The volume's really low over here. Oh, it's my wife. She's got to eat the mic, and she wasn't really eating it. She was just kind of talking in passing. She wasn't really putting it in the right position. I accepted on my alt. It's Duncan. Oh, that's so lame that you have to do that. Yo, what's good, J-Post? What's good? Okay, I'm gonna hit some ads. Okay. One of the reasons that we do memberships and members-only content is because we hardly ever run ads. We've only been streaming for 2 hours, and I'm going to run ads right now. I'll be back. Then we're going to redirect and do a second stream about my Diablo Immortal first impressions, okay? Don't go anywhere. Smash the like button if you haven't already. Send us to 400 likes. We only need 50 more likes. Feel like gifting more members or getting in the Discord. Do that while I'm gone, all right? I'll be right back. And I am going to end... Well, no, I'll keep the TikTok stream going. I'll keep it going. We'll see how it goes for the second stream. We're not getting enough viewers over there to warrant it, but I'll leave it for now. All right, I'll be right back. We're back. We're back, chat. We are back. All right, let me get a Diablo Immortal trailer to loop. Diablo Immortal. The most pay-to-win game in existence. Oh, we're already in search results for our stream. Holy frick. Can I get just like the trailer to loop? Yeah, that's 2.5 minutes. That'll be good. 5 years after the destruction of the World Stone. Yeah, Feed got one yesterday, Zubair. It was from me. It was so serendipitous. Who's talking about? Oh, I already read that. Okay, go. All right, let me tweet. I tweet from Reforge Gaming, and then I retweet it at Reforge TV. It kind of keeps the bigger Twitter account from just being overwhelmed. Diablo Immortal First Impressions Live. I'm so surprised they didn't do... They didn't do a hashtag with a little emoji. It's like really surprising they didn't do that. The thumbnail for the next stream is like one of my favorite thumbnails I've ever made. It's so good. It's like one of my favorites. All right, let's end this poll. We're good for the... No, we're not. Dadgummit. I must have bumped the mouse. 1.3K votes on the poll, man. That's amazing. Ooh, yeah. There we go. Okay. All right. There is a link in chat just in case redirect doesn't work. I mean, it should work. Diablo Immortal first impressions are kind of all over the place for me. So in this video, I'll be giving you my Diablo Immortal first impressions. I did play it on mobile. We'll be playing it on PC in a separate video. My mobile video is already doing very well. If you want to go watch it, it's got lots of views. And people really supported it, so thank you for that. We are going to be diving into the PC gameplay to analyze if it feels any different. I'm going to talk about in my first impressions, my Diablo Immortal first impressions. I'm going to talk about the good, the bad, and my predictions about where I see this game going. If you missed this stream, be sure to hit like, the subscribe button, the bell button, so you don't miss these videos. I'm going to bring everybody over now from our stream this morning. We covered the Sonic Frontier